we? I hope you're well. I just tried this new lip product from Bare Minerals. I will tell you about it in a minute because actually I don't want this to seem like a sponsored video. So I'm working with a lot of brands over the next few weeks and I just find it sometimes a bit difficult. Like, I don't like watching every video sponsored, and I only just reintroduced sponsored work back in. As you might know, I kind of took like a half-year break from doing any YouTube work. But now the spons are back, so I just wanted to do a quick vlog basically. I just wanted there to be a bit of like a transition, you know, so you're not just having brand. Not in 168 hours, but more chilled than that. Yeah, it's currently 1ish. I had a really nice morning, just been doing like admin stuff, worked out, made us this salad. I think I got a bit of footage which I'll put in here, but I did like salmon, potato, broccoli, avocado and leaves. Oh, and some tomatoes as well that we had left over with like a French dressing. Just trying to get all the nutrients in at the beginning of the week. Today's just admin, planning, sorting things to do with hours, stuff like that. So it's not that exciting. Tomorrow I'm doing a few nice things. Just going to be very chatty and very relaxed, but I thought it might be nice. You might be able to see that there is a duvet cover hanging out behind me. That is because we've discovered last night that there is a constant drip coming from within the chimney in our room, and it is awful. It's that kind of sound you can't tune out, and we tried a lot last night, but oh my god, my sleep was so bad. So we're gonna probably bring the mattress down here to sleep tonight because the unending drip. But I'm gonna have to move the mattress back up probably Tuesday or Wednesday, as I'm finishing off the redecorating my bedroom video. I'm just waiting for a few things to arrive. I'm so excited to have that room done. It is so nice already now it's been painted, but I just need to add some finishing touches. I'm excited for you to see the video as well. I don't know if it'll be out by the time this goes out, but I'm looking forward to it. That's the main like job I've got to finish this week, is getting that redecoration video done. I got asked recently, and I get asked this about once a month, who should I follow and watch who's similar to you, because I love your content. Thanks guys. People always ask me like, who do you recommend watching who's similar to you, or who do you recommend following on Instagram? And I have a full list of people. If you're looking for women in their mid to late 20s who are into vlogging, lifestyle stuff, art, culture, fashion, all of that stuff that I guess is kind of what I'm into, like pop culture as well, I have a few recommendations for you. The first is Moya. She recently graduated from uni in, I think she went to Trinity College Dublin, but I could be wrong. But her vlogs are just lovely, really nice to watch. And on that note, I would recommend Naina Florence if you don't already follow her. Naina is, I think she just graduated from Edinburgh actually, so these guys are a little bit younger, they're more like early 20s. Naina focuses a bit more on slow living and mindfulness, and that really comes through in her vlogs. I find them really soothing to watch, they're really good. And I also absolutely love Tara's vlogs. Tara is, again, an Irish YouTuber. How am I just doing all the Irish YouTubers? But she lives in New York, and I find her vlogs so inspiring. I think she does the effortlessly cool thing really well, but without being like that intimidating kind of vibe, or like making you feel like you're not doing enough. But yeah, she lives in a warehouse in New York and it just looks unbelievable. If you don't watch Jade, who's Unjaded Jade on YouTube, you absolutely should. She's amazing. She does this program that has a name that sounds like Erasmus but isn't Erasmus, where she does a term in different countries with her degree or her course, and it's fascinating to watch. It's so interesting. And then I also love Lizzie Hadfield's vlogs, shot from the streets. She's great. Like, Lizzie lives also in East London like me. She has the most beautiful house I've ever seen. I went over the other day and was truly amazed. And she's the sweetest lady. She's so nice. I love her vlogs. They're just so casual but so lovely, and her style is impeccable. If you are looking for more commentary, I would recommend Jordan. I will link her. I'd also recommend Tiff Ferg. She's great too. I'll link all of these people below. I generally have them on my what I'm watching section on my YouTube page. So if you go to my YouTube channel page, I have a playlist available called What I'm Watching, which has a bunch of videos that I've just seen recently and thought like, this was good. Okay, those are all of my YouTube recommendations for now. Obviously leave anyone you'd recommend who is kind of similar to me in the comments. I didn't mention people that I think you'll already follow, like Hannah, Lena, or the Anna Edit. I feel like you probably already follow those guys if you're following me. I know I have the most audience overlap with Hannah and Anna and Lena. Okay, might go and get a quick coffee and then time to work. Clear, final thing, I completely forgot to mention it, but I was going to mention it as soon as I started the video. This is a new Bare Minerals lip gloss. It's called a gloss slash balm in the colour Clarity, and I am just obsessed with this colour. I think this is so nice. Even just in the jar, because on my lips, you can't tell that it's this colour. It just comes out as a clear gloss. But it's so nice. I want to just look at this colour every day. It's like a beautiful mauve pink, like a dusky lilac pink, and I'm just so into it. So yeah, definitely give them a look in. Also, Bare Minerals are cruelty free. Pretty sure everything in their range is vegan. If not, it's all labelled. They're a great brand. They're always trying to innovate and do things better. So really, really like Bare Minerals. Cool, right, now to work. Oh, it's good. I find it quite hard to fit raw veg into my diet, and this is like the perfect way. My dinner is finished, my water bottle is disinfected, and I am ready for this show. Hello friends, I know it's not that exciting to you guys maybe, I don't know actually. I just booked Paul Arago tickets. Oh, I got a message yesterday, a DM from Tate. They are the only brand company I've ever wanted to work with, and I've put them on my like to work with like aspirational list every year that I've been an influencer. And I've planned my life. And they reached out on Instagram and offered me press tickets to see the new Paul Arago exhibition at Tate Britain on Monday. I'm just so excited. I'm so excited. This is just the dream. like honestly, even just to be on their press list is a dream come true. So I'm absolutely so buzzing. Anything to do with art or music or literature, anything like that is just, do you know what, being on the Faber press list for the brief time I was on that, amazing. Fourth Estate books as well, that was a real like novelty. But yeah, art is just, oh my god, I feel, as you can tell, this is quite a big deal. I've missed art so much. Art has always just been a consistent thing in my life since I was younger. I'd always went to galleries with my dad, or like he would take us on little trips. I remember we saw the Andy Warhol exhibition at the Tate Modern when I was maybe 8 and that was maybe my first ever exhibition I went to. And then yeah, it's just always been like a consistent thing in my life. It makes me feel very grounded to be in a gallery space. It just feels very peaceful. I feel at home in those spaces. I always brag about this, but I got 100% in my art A level. I've never been good at anything but art. Anyway, right now I am running off because basically I have a date with Hannah Witten. We are going into Central. She just had a massage, so I'm meeting her there. She's bringing me my hat that I left at hers on her hen do, like a long time ago now. And then we are going to get a little coffee and I'm going to take her makeup shopping because Han needs some new makeup for work and she self-proclaimed like would like some advice on it. So I'm here to help. We're going to do Boots in Covent Garden, which if you haven't been is the ultimate Boots. And then after that I'm going to go to Soho House and work with Georgia. Georgia is the best. You've probably seen her little dogs in one of my previous 168 hours. Love that gal. Yeah, we're just going to do a few hours work. And then, most importantly, the football is at 5. So we're playing Germany. If we win, that's a very big deal. I only know a lot of this because of Jack. But I loved, do you know what, bring back 2018. World Cup 2018 was such a wonderful time. Let's also talk Love Island. So it started a little bit flat for me, I can't lie. I think Kaz is one of my favourites so far. She's stunning. Also really like Shannon, I think. Shannon and Sharon, I keep getting confused. The boys, not sold so far, but I remember it's always the interactions that everyone has over the course of that first week that brings out everyone's personalities. I think this year will be very interesting as well because I think in the social media dynamics side of things, we're starting to realise that Love Island can be very dangerous for the contestants in terms of their mental health. So it'll be interesting. I've already seen a few people kind of talk about how they're not gonna slag people off basically on the show online when they've got an audience and a platform. And I hope that people approach things more sensitively. You know, it's fine to poke fun, I think, at people. Like, you go on Love Island knowing someone will poke fun at you, but to be cruel or mean about someone's appearance or their personality to such an extent as they have been in the past, I really hope that people approach it a bit more conscientiously. And I seem to be seeing that on my socials, at least from influencers. So that's really good. Melissa's Wardrobe is currently my favourite Love Island influencer. I mean, she's a great influencer anyway, but the way she talks about Love Island, it makes me laugh so much. And yeah, I'm happy to give updates if people want to know my thoughts on it all. I went on a panel in 2018 about Love Island because I wrote a blog post on it that like got a bit of traction. I find it so socially interesting. It's the same reason I find the Kardashians super interesting. When I say I love Kardashians, I love analysing the Kardashians. Like I bought a Kylie lip kit actually when I was 18 or whatever, so maybe I am actually influenced. I just find them really interesting. Anyway, right, I need to leave the house. Great chats, everyone, great chats. Enjoy the football shining behind us. Han, what are we doing today?
Makeup shopping.
Woohoo! My divorced woman vibe on. I would love to pop you somewhere cozy and nice for this chat, but I really don't have anywhere. Where to begin, really? So I had planned to vlog another 2 days in this lovely video. So we went to the Ryohei Ikeda. I actually don't know if that's how you say their name. I actually don't even know the gender of the artist. We went to their exhibition at 180 Studios on Sunday, and then we had a little dinner. It was lovely, like proper date day, really nice. And then on the Monday I went to the preview of the Paula Rego exhibition at the Tate Britain, and that was really great. Both exhibitions great, really grateful I got to see them. I got home that evening and little did I know, Jack had started coughing while I was out, and so he'd walked down to the walk-in centre and got himself a PCR test, and it came back positive. So young Jack has COVID, which kind of scuppered my plans because I pretty much forgot to film on either day. So this vlog will end quite abruptly if I was not going to sit down now. I basically had a half vlog, so that's a little bit inconvenient. I've been sitting there being like, oh, I'm gonna add a few more days to this vlog, it's gonna be so nice. But unless you're interested in 10 days of isolating, we probably should end it pretty soon. I don't know how exciting it is watching two people potentially be ill together. And then it was just like dominoes, like half of Jack's friends just came down with the virus. We think maybe it happened at the football, but it's everywhere at the moment. I don't know if or where you are in the world, but in London, the Delta variant is just everywhere. Half of my friends are ill right now, people that never had corona in any of the year and a half that's just passed. Quick tangent, can I also say, today I have hazelnut milk in my coffee with 2 spoonfuls of vanilla syrup, and my goodness, this is amazing. Anyway, yeah, so it's all a bit weird. Basically, I'm waiting on a PCR result. So there's more context to this as well. This is actually so boring, so just skip over this if you are really not interested in the ins and outs of my health. But basically, I actually got I was going to shoot with Bethan in Birmingham, and while I was on the train, the NHS app, as I was pulling into Birmingham International, it gave me a notification saying I'd had some exposure 7 days ago and I had to turn straight back around and go home. So I got all the way to Birmingham and just had to turn around and go home. Bethan was like, I'm sure it's okay, like, you are fine, like, you're healthy, it's so unlikely. But my God, am I glad I turned around and went back home, because that was 2 days after Jack had actually been exposed and we didn't even know. So actually, thank God. So basically we were isolating for 3 days anyway, got the go ahead to go out on the Sunday. So on the Sunday and the Monday was when we went and did stuff. We also had 2 negative PCR tests in that time, which is why it's just like, it's just a bit confusing. So that takes us to today. Basically we thought we were being as safe as possible. Coronavirus evades everyone. That takes us to today. We had our vaccinations it was about 21 days before we think we were exposed, which is possibly the best situation that could have happened, because apparently that's when your immunity is at its highest. So Jack just has a cough, just like a normal cold cough, not severe at all. My sister gets really bad bronchitis every year, nothing like the stuff that you'd hear, you know, other COVID people have had. And he's also got a slight headache, and he just lost his sense of smell. So that's where Jack's at. He's actually so fine. He's able to work. He's feeling okay, thank goodness. Like, so grateful that the symptoms didn't manifest in different ways. And for me, I feel fine. I just don't understand. So I did a postal PCR test, which I sent off yesterday. Hopefully I get the result today sometime. I think I've probably got it and I'm asymptomatic, and I'm probably just going to lose my sense of smell and taste. So that's my theory. I'm just enjoying all the good food while I can. We had takeaway the other night. We had egg fried rice. We're just trying to like get as many good foods in as possible. I think it's highly unlikely I'm negative, just because in the week before Jack got the positive result, which is it takes what, 5 to 6 days to incubate. We just have been living a normal life, sleeping in the same bed. We do often have the windows open so everything's ventilated, but I've also been out and about. Like, I went to Birmingham and back. I've been to 2 galleries and a restaurant. Like, isn't it funny what you'll do when you think you're in the clear? Like, I fully was like, got a negative PCR, I'm fine, as you would. It's just so dumb. So yeah, I'm waiting on that result. Hopefully it tells me I'm negative. That would be just the best news ever. If I'm positive and asymptomatic, that is also fine by me. Just very grateful to not be sick. But yeah, it means that now we're on day 4 of isolation. We've got 6 days to go. And yeah, I worked out this morning. I'm just trying to keep my energy levels at a good place, trying to tire myself out for the evenings. Also, we have Love Island, which is the biggest blessing, and we've got the football. It's coming home. It's coming home. So as you can imagine, when your life is thrown into chaos, I just completely lost my mojo for all YouTube videos. I've realised there's been quite a big change in what the YouTube space kind of looks like in the past few months, I would say, maybe like 6 months to a year. And the kind of genres that I'm watching and other people are watching have changed. And it's kind of thrown me a bit, because all I want to make at the moment are vlogs. Stuff like this. All the people I watch mainly make vlogs like this. I feel like I need some kind of semblance of structure and like some, you know, extra stuff that goes into the videos, but also like, I don't know, I was just feeling a bit lost. Yeah, I basically got a bit worried, but I decided maybe I need a refresh. So yesterday I sat down and finally set up Notion. I'm still only halfway through. I'm gonna spend the rest of the morning trying to set it up, because Notion, if you don't know, is a productivity software, and it's complicated to use. It's a learning curve, a steep learning curve. That's what Hannah told me. But I've looked at Hannah's, I looked at a few other people who I really appreciate. I've used Trello and Asana before now, and both of them don't have quite the capabilities I need in terms of organizational tools. Like, they're close, but they're not that adaptive. This is like your building databases, basically, which sounds really terrifying, but it's really not as scary as it sounds. If someone had said that to me when I was thinking about changing to Notion, I would have been like, absolutely not, no. But it's quite interesting. And so I follow Rowena Sai. She does amazing, amazing videos in general. I think I mentioned her earlier in this vlog, but also great Notion videos. Hannah's done a really helpful Notion video. I think Jade has done a really good Notion video as well. I watched that yesterday. I'm sure there'll be a few others, but yeah, I'm basically trying to build out based on some templates and just trying to make sure everything connects. It's kind of like using a spreadsheet in a weird way, and also trying to make it my life hub as well. So I'm going to put my reading list on there, my albums I've listened to this year list will go on there as well. Things that I tend to keep offline but actually would make way more sense in one big document. It's just a way of organizing your work and your life. And also I've got this new project, Hours, which, if you don't know, is launching soon, but I need to do all the marketing and the content for that. So I really wanted a space where I could organize all of that and it would all make sense. And on top of all of that, I've realized, I don't know if anyone saw this Instagram announcement the other day, it's been talk of the town in the creator world, but basically Adam, who I think is the CEO of Instagram, went on this like video and basically said that Instagram is directly moving away from being just a photo sharing app. Notice the word just, because it's not stopping photos. It's just moving away from them as a priority and moving towards shopping and video content, which they've been doing for years. This is not new, but it gave me the kick up the bum that I needed to be like, okay, I need to find a way of doing Instagram content in short form video. I love video. I'm better at video than I am at photos, but I don't know why it scares me so much. And also making it so that there's content that sits natively on TikTok that also sits well on Reels, but not all content that sits on TikTok makes sense on Reels, if that makes sense. People come to Instagram for a different thing than they come to TikTok for, in my opinion. I don't know if this is interesting to you. So for me, TikTok's a lot more casual, TikTok's a lot more entertainment focused, whereas Reels is still entertainment, but more aspirational and more inspiring. Like, you're looking for more like that Pinterest style content when you go to Instagram a lot of the time, and that's why people follow me on there. That's why people follow me on here. Like, you guys like that balance of authentic chat and pretty things. That's my theory. Because you like that, that's what I want to bring to the table on all my platforms. And so yeah, I'm just trying to find ways of doing that in an authentic, good way that balances photo content with video content and just feels like naturally me. I'm going to use Notion to try and plan some of that as well. It's just hard because I think with social media you're expected to be very spontaneous, but I am not good at being spontaneous. It feels overwhelming to be incredibly spontaneous. I love being spontaneous when it is actually spontaneity, but when it's like, be spontaneous all the time, when it's a demand placed on me, I can't do it. Organisation is key, and hopefully Notion helps me with that. That was my roundabout way of saying that I've signed up to Notion. I will give you a tour at some point. Once I've settled into it and I've got a functional thing that works for me, I will do a tour of it. And I also have a video. Again, like, do I even want to make this video now? Does this make sense for me? I don't know. I've had a video planned for a long, long time, which is called, I have the title, How to Organise Your Life If You Naturally Attract Chaos, which is me to a T. And I've learned a lot of techniques that make my life sustainable when I have no parameters, really. If I didn't work towards uploading a video every Saturday, there would be nothing, no boundaries, no parameters, nothing in my work life. So I have to create those for myself. I have to create structure, and I think that's been a really good exercise for me as someone that really benefits from structure but finds it incredibly hard to function without it. I feel like this could be really helpful for people who are like me, who constantly feel like their life is falling apart a bit, but it's not, don't worry. You just need systems and momentum. So on this note, I think I'm going to end this vlog. Thanks for listening to me chat for apparently 17 minutes. I hope I cut this down. It's not the ideal, but we're here. It is what it is, and I'm just incredibly grateful for my health and that right now I feel okay. I hope you're doing okay as well. If you are in the UK, please book yourself in for a PCR test, not a lateral flow because all of ours came out negative. A PCR test if you're experiencing any symptoms or have had any exposure, especially after you see the football. Please just do it for my peace of mind. Just be careful, be safe. I will chat to you in the next video.